One of the greatest things you can get out of being a music fan is experiencing an artist's body of work. Some of these artists work for years, even decades, to masterfully curate their sounds, concept and lyrics, making sure that even the slightest sound of background noise you hear is there for a reason. And as an artist, when building something so unique and specific to you, you need to think, how should I begin this thing? Do I want the listener to feel something, or maybe transport them to a new place, or just straight up set the tone for what's about to come? Today, I'll be talking about some of the best intros and albums.
Amen.
In 2012, Kendrick Lamar released one of the greatest storytelling albums and one of the greatest hip-hop albums with Good Kid, m.A.A.d. So Good Kid, m.A.A.d starts with this song, Sherane, a.k.a. Master Splinter's daughter. And in the intro, we have this Lord Prayer. This same Lord Prayer is recited on track 10, Sing About Me Dying of Thirst. And the reason that this Lord Prayer is said is because it's foreshadowing what's about to come. On the track Swimming Pools, Dave dies, his friend Dave dies, which makes the group convert to Christianity. So you can just tell from this prayer how this album will be connected. So Kenny talks about this girl, Sherane. And in his first few lines, all he's talking about is her body. All he's talking about is her body. Our boy is horny, man. Our boy is horny. Let me pretend this is the first time listening to the album. So, they met at a house party. Okay. In 2012, Kendrick was about 27, so he can't be at a house party. Okay. Pushing 04 Mercedes Benz. Is it 04? Nah, man. That's just a line, maybe. Sierra played in the background. Were people really bumping Sierra in 2012 like that? House parties especially? I'm not sure, man, but okay. Let me just do this. When did Sierra start popping? Okay, so Sierra started popping in 2004 with Goodies. 1987, that was the year Kendrick was born. 2004, that's a 17-year age gap. So he must have been 17. Oh, so that's why he was so horny, because we are the most horniest when we are in our late teens. And he later confirms this, 17 with nothing but pussy stuck in my mental. Genius. And this is a great chapter to a great story album, and I like how he started it with like a love interest, or like teenage love, or teenage lust, whatever you want to call it. And rooted deeply in this love story is a story about Compton, a mother who can't raise a child because she's addicted to drugs.
Her mother was a crack addict. She lived with her granny and her younger two brothers.
In Compton, there are so many gang members that a random girl that you meet at a house party probably has a family member who's a gang member.
Family history of gang banging did make me skeptical, but now.
And this is great world building because he's indirectly telling us about Compton. The last two lines in the song leave us with a cliffhanger because it looks like our protagonist has been led astray by his love interest Sherane. So how many songs do you know that have a cliffhanger? Okay, I'll give you that. How many songs do you know that have a cliffhanger that will be resolved on track 6? Exactly. And that's how you start a fucking album. So this year when I heard that Clipse, I think they announced it last year or like early this year, that Clipse will be releasing an album. I wasn't that hyped because the last album they released was in like 2009. In 2009 I was in like 4th grade, so I didn't know that much about Clipse, but I did know something about Pusha T, and I knew that he was in a group, but I've never listened to their songs at this point. I knew Pusha from like My Name Is My Name, Daytona, It's Almost Dry. You know, Push has been in the game, but it seems like m.A.A.d, his brother, had like retired. So when they announced this album, I was like feeling like okay, but I knew that I was gonna give it a listen. And this is why I love rap music, because in rare moments you have two siblings who are very good at what they do, and when these two meet to write a retrospective letter about their parents' last moments with them, you get this, like, just this wonderful song, man. Like, it talks about the pain of loss and how one chooses to deal with that pain. And this song also talks about appreciating the the lessons taught to you by your parents. And overall, what this song taught me is that you always got to appreciate the moment you have with your loved ones, because you never know when they'll be gone. It is just sweet. And before this, I don't know when was the last time I had John Legend. He sounded so great, man. This is just a beautiful song. OK Computer was a huge success for Radiohead and completely changed the genre. And you think on their follow-up album they would like to double down on that sound and success, but no, that's not Radiohead. And this first song, Everything in Its Right Place, it feels like you're waking up in a new world. There's a synth loop that's significantly off kilter. Tom's vocals are used as an instrument. The whole song makes you feel mechanical, like you're in the future, in a world filled with robots and so much possibilities, like you might be able to fly if you really lock in this world. And I like how it doesn't explain that to you, but it makes you feel it. Whereas most intros try to grab you immediately, this one does the opposite. It's slow, minimal, and hypnotic. Like you just have to let it sink in and be patient. And this intro sets the tone for the album by telling you space, repetition, and silence are part of the music. So Operation Doomsday was the first album by MF Doom. So this was the intro to his persona, the m.A.A.d villain. And the beat, like what I like to say about this song Doomsday, it's not the intro technically, but it's the second song, but we count it as an intro. The beat and the essence of this whole song like matches the album cover to a T, because it gives you that comic booky feel, man. I don't know how to say it, but it just gives you that comic booky feel. And like MF just keeps rapping and keeps going for like what feels like 32 bars, and in those bars you get bits of storytelling, comedy sketches, great rhyme schemes while building on the introduction of his persona, the m.A.A.d villain, life advice, he's talking his shit, and the hook is so soft and dreamy. Like it's everything in one, man. You just have to listen to it. I feel like this is one of the best intros out there. So yeah folks, that's it for my list of best intros in albums. Tell me what you think about my list. Which songs should I have added, or maybe which songs should I listen to in the next part if I do a part 2 of this series. And yeah man, that's it. If you like and subscribe, and then until next time, man, I'll see y'all. Peace out.